Hi, good day, guys. Welcome back to Polly's World. Polly's World. Always remember, love is sweet and love is kind, and it's always on my mind. Polly's World. Polly's World. Hi, good day, guys. Welcome back to today. This is, let me take the water off. This is the bathroom conversation. So before we get started, let me just go ahead and put my teeth in, because I'll tell you guys, I have issues. So I was just getting ready to step out because I'm heading out to the store to pick up some stuff. But let me just get my teeth in my head and we start talking and stuff like that. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hi, guys. Yes. Nobody would never know that I have ginger dinner. But I'll fix it one day when I get enough money, trust me. But today, while I was getting dressed, I started to think of some stuff that I'm normally thinking. I tried to stay very positive. I also try to, to share my positivity with people, with the world, anyone who's willing to listen. So today, what I want to talk to you guys before I go on, I'm going to be really short. I'm going to be really sweet. Is like 3 things I tell myself every day. I need to curl my hair, yes? But these 3 things, I started to own in on myself. I started to own in on me and my craft, what I want to do with my life, where I want to go. And guys, I want to share these 3 things with you guys. It's 3 things that can keep. In the meantime, I'll be getting myself ready. So you see me sticking down my wig and stuff like that. Yes, guys, I use the Got2b glue every day in the front. I take this off at night and then I put it back on in the morning or when I'm stepping out and stuff like that. So let me put my glue in. I just put a little bit on my finger, on my 5 head. Somebody said I have a seat. Not about that much, just a little bit. I put a little bit there in the front. I put that down. By the time I'm finished talking with you guys, that will stick down and that will be fine for the day. That'll be fine right there. And then the sides, I have this other glue, guys. I don't know if you guys know about it, but this one, I love the Got2b because the Got2b is like, the lace is on my skin. But this glue right here, it's the EBIN Forever On. Oh my God, listen. This glue right here, guys, I use this for the sides because I have hair here. So when I put it on the sides, when I put the Got2b glue on the sides, it don't really hold with my hair and the lace touching it, right? But when I use this one, ooh, take a look, guys, take a snap of it. Go get yourself one in the beauty supply shop. This is Forever Unlimited. This is so good. It holds the hair, it holds the lace on it. And what I like about it, because I wear units every day, as you guys know by now, it don't pull the hair out. So the same way how you would remove the Got2b with some water and stuff like that at the end of the day, is the same way. You just use, I have a little spray bottle. Let me show you. I have a little spray bottle at the end of the day. I just come and I spray all the way around. Wait about 10 minutes if so much. And then it lifts off. I clean the wig in the front. I hang it up here with all my others in the bathroom, as I told you guys, because I love the way it feels from the people taking the shower with the moisture. It works fine. And then I'm ready to go the next day. Prep it and get ready. You got to treat your wigs with great care. So as I said, it got to be glue in the front from temple to temple. And then from the sides, for the sides with the hair here, because I don't like to put it on my skin. So normally I just leave a little bit of my dye hair out, like right here. And then I put the lace right here and comb that back. And it looks so beautiful, guys, with this glue at the sides. Love it, swear by it. Anyway, the video is not about this today. So let's keep on talking. So guys, while I'm in the bathroom today, I said, you know what? I'm going to go and explain or just share, basically. I want to share, look, I'm using it. I want to share with some of the people that subscribe to my channel, subscribe to what I'm doing, subscribe to, Polly's World. So I want to share this with you guys. And you see, look, I got to put that in the hair there. And it holds so good. Listen, ladies, gentlemen, all of you guys who wear units, this here is the bomb diggity. I love me this sucker. I hold it there for a little bit. That's the only thing. The Got2b, I just rest it and it's go. But here, I have to hold the edge just a little bit. And time I finish talking to you a little bit, you will see the statistic. Anyway, so 3 things I came to realize. I talk to myself a lot, guys. And, I do, positive words of affirmation, encouraging stuff. I write it all in my mirror and stuff like that. I try to keep my mind very positive, because I'm telling you something. What you breed or what you believe is what you become. So 3 things I want to share with you guys on today that these 3 things I've noticed. These are 3 signs that you can tell if a person is going to become rich, wealthy. And these 3 signs, if the person or the people possess, for some short reason, they live this type of way. This is their walk every day, their behavior, the pattern of behavior and stuff like that. I guarantee, I'm telling you guys, if you change your thought, I'm telling you, if you change your thought, it begins in the mind. It begins with the way in which you think. If you have a poor or a negative mindset, you are always going to be poor, negative. You're always going to be the person who always calls the glass half empty than seeing the glass half full. So you got to change the way in which you think first and foremost. If you want to see great success, and you want to be in the class of that 1% or something, there's a lot of actions, but this is the very first step I believe that you guys have to remember. You got to change the way in which you think. That's it. Okay? But that's not number, but that is just a pattern of behavior that you have to have. You have to obtain a positive mindset, a thinking of a positive. You have to live in a real positive zone. And I'm saying this to you guys because sometimes it looks really hard. It looks real gloomy. It looks real doom. Sometimes you get up and you say, I don't even have money to buy this or to take care of this kid or to pay this or to do that. But you have to have a mindset, first and foremost, to change anything in your world. Okay? I want you guys to remember that. Now, the 3 signs in particular that that person will begin to, after the mindset is changed, this is behavior, your pattern, your behavior, you'll do for years and years and years and years. You have to keep working at it. Then these 3 signs you'll begin to see. 1, the implementation. The implementation is 1. Let me explain that to you. Guys, the speed in which you do something, it is very important. It is very, very important for your success. The speed in which you do something, these things I tell myself every day. The speed in which you do something, Polly, it determines your success. I'll tell you that. The rate in which you act upon what you're supposed to do. And let me give you a perfect example. If you say today or tomorrow, I want to be able to do hair. Let me just use hair because I do hair. You say you want to do hair. You know nothing about doing hair, but you like it. You have sometimes you see yourself playing, creating stuff, doing stuff, and you say, I want to do it. But all you say every day is, I want to do it, I want to do it, I want to do it, I want to do it. I would like to be a stylist, I would like to do it, I would like to do this, I would like to do that, I would like to make a unit, I would like to know how to make it, how to structure it. And that's all you say. You never implement, you never get up and take the action to go find out, where's the school, how long is it, how much is it, what do I have to have, what do I need to do. You will never, never, ever change the area where you sit. That's 1. Guys, I'm real hyped because this is so there. This is me. I'm just showing, I'm talking with you guys while I'm getting dressed, but this is me. This is how I live every day. The implementation, I say Anna, Pollyanna. Well, my whole name is Pollyanna, but some people call me Anna in the hair world, Anna for Anna's Glamour. And, my family, they all call me Polly. So I go, either or. So sometimes you'll hear me say Polly or you might hear me say Anna. But coming back to my points, the first one, the way or the rate in which you implement something is very important to your success. People who are very successful, they implement it listen to me, they do their research, they do what they're supposed to necessarily do, and then they implement it. Guys, the ability to take action is very, very important. It's very, very important. Okay? The implementation, the speed in which you act. Secondly, number 2 goes hand in hand with number 1. Okay? The ability to take action. The ability to take action even when you feel some sort of uncertainty. Hope you're getting this, guys. Even when you feel some kind of uncertainty or you feel a little bit uncomfortable or somehow you know that you want it because you know the feeling that you're getting inside. But yet still, there is some sort of uncertainty. The one thing I will tell you there is to do your research, find out, study it, get involved, figure out all aspects of it, and implement it. One. You understand, guys? I don't want to be here too long because people watch the videos and they get so weary and tired and then they click off and they don't. But I would hope to God I would hope to God, for God's sake, you guys would just stop for a little second just to hear what I have to say to you guys. Please, I would just hope for 1 second. I wrote some of these things down, guys, because I know that I probably would have what I wanted to say, because sometimes, I get all excited and you babble on and you forgot what you want to say. So I have a little cheat note in front of me here. One thing I love what Mr. Tony Robinson said. Tony Robinson said, and I love it, he said, success is determined by the amount of uncertainty that you can uncomfortably handle. He said that and I loved it. I loved every bit of it. Because when he said it, I was like, ooh, that sounds like, almost like a tongue tire. Like a tongue, you know what I mean? Guys, successful people do not waste time. Remember this. If you remember nothing that I say here on today with you guys, successful people do not waste time. They do not waste time. Guys, I worked. I don't want to talk too much because sometimes you sign to a whole bunch of contracts with some of these successful, rich, well-known people. But I worked with a bunch of successful people, a bunch of, I used to do a lot of celebrities here. I did a lot of people here, a lot of people that I know. You understand? When I was in the game and I lived all the way West Coast. Guys, and let me tell you one thing I will tell you. They do not waste time. They do not like you to waste their time. I remember when I was a little bit younger. I'm going to get to my third point. And I was supposed to do one of my clients here. She had a meeting in the city and I came slightly late. Guys, I'm telling you, I think it was about 10, 15 minutes late. If anybody here who work with any kind of celebrities on here, shoot down in the comments and tell me if I'm right or wrong. I was like 15 minutes late. I was like, all right, the job normally gives you like a grace period. They give you a grace period. So I was like, she'll understand it. Not a company, not a corporation or anything of that sort. It's just, she'll understand. Darling, when I came into the ladies, a fabulous place. She stopped me by the door and she said, let me let you to know something, sweetie. As much as I love everything that you do, I love all the work that you do for me, and I love everything, how you put everything, because I was her assistant. She said, I love everything that you do for me, and you're very, very well at what you do. However, when it comes to my time, that time belongs to me. And right now, you are 15 minutes, almost 16, 17 minutes late. That simply means that what I would have been doing at 15 some minutes after, now you have stopped me from doing or executing what I need to do. So let this be your last time that you came late. Guys, listen to me. I was like, this was the first, and I was like, oh my God, this is... But can I tell you, part of me wanted to get upset. But then when I stopped and I began to think, everyone that I worked with always, they live by their schedule, they live by their time. Can I tell you, when they were even having their downtime, do not disturb them. That's their time. So it behooves us out here in the natural world, who probably will never ever get to talk to a celebrity, never live with them, or never be in their sphere. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Tap on this glass. Let me tell you something, guys. Do not waste your time. When you waste your time, you cannot go back and take it back. It's gone. So whatever you have to do, execute it. Execute it in a timely manner, even if you're feeling a little bit uncomfortable. But let me shut down, because I can talk and talk and talk, right, guys? Which brings me to my third point. How much do you value your time? How much do you value your time? If you value your time, guys, you will begin to execute stuff that is important to move you or to propel you to the next area in your life. But if you sit there like an anti-slow paw and you never do nothing, you never change nothing, you never make any plans, you never do nothing, let me tell you something, you do not possess or you do not have the qualifications that determine one becoming wealthy, rich, successful. I tell you these 3 things, guys. If you live by that, of course we serve God and we praise and worship, and we all go our places to fellowship and stuff like that. But these things throughout your life walk, if you do not implement, you do not take action, even when sometimes there's some sort of uncertainty, and you do not waste your time, let me tell you something, you are guaranteed to be on top. You are on the road to great success. And as I come here today from Pollys World, guys, this is the bathroom conversation I love to have with you guys. These are some of the things I live by every day. Oh, yeah, I'm a unit almost stick down. These are some of the things, guys, that I live by every day, day by day. I get up, I say my grace, I say what I need to say, I sing what I need to sing. I begin to get myself ready to execute what I need to execute for that next day. Even sometimes the day before, I would have already prepped on my calendar what I need to do for this day. Sometimes 3-4 days out in advance, I know exactly what I necessarily need to do. Okay, guys? So I just want to come on here today. I don't mean to yell to you guys, but I get excited when I get the opportunity to talk to you. When I get the opportunity to come and people willing to listen to what I have to say. I wrote my little notes here because I don't want to lose my thought. 1, the implementation. Don't forget the implementation. 2, the ability to take action even when you feel uncertain. Some sort of uncertainty, or you're a little bit uncomfortable. And 3, how much do you value your time? So excited, guys, because can I tell you, you cannot be an anti-swoper through this thing called life. You sit down and you talk about it. Some people even sing about it and never execute. You will never be one of the people that possess the qualities of becoming successful. And guys, when you become successful, it shows, it runs on. You begin to see the wealth and you begin to see the other riches come as well. There is also a lot of other actions that you need to take. But you see these 3 right here? If you get yourself in line, like you're getting ready for a race, this race called life, and you line those things up, you begin to see it open up on your behalf. Guys, you begin to see the doors open on your behalf. I'm telling you, it works, it works, it works. You cannot have a negative mindset. You cannot have a poor man's mentality. You cannot be thinking, believing, acting poor and expect to be one that is going to be. Listen to me. I want to just stop for a brief second and say this. Observation, guys. Do you see wealthy people hanging with poor people? Very rare. You understand? Do you see that? Very rare. Very rare. They say birds of a feather flock together. You know why they say birds of a feather flock together? Let me use example, the eagle and the pigeon. The eagle flies up at a descent all the way into the sky that the pigeon dare not go to because of the altitude. Let me let you to know, you have to choose. Am I an eagle or am I a pigeon? Am I an eagle or am I a pigeon? And somebody gonna come on here in the line in my thing and say, it's okay to be a pigeon. Let me tell you something. If you are a pigeon then and that's your mindset, then don't complain when you have no money to pay rent. If you are a pigeon and that's your mindset, then don't complain when you have no food to put in your mouth and feed your children. If you have the mindset of a pigeon, then don't complain when the job tells you come back into work 3, 4, 5 times in 1 week. If you have a mindset of a pigeon, then don't complain. Let those who are eagles keep soaring high. Okay, guys? That's all I want to tell you guys. You guys got to put it in. You got to have a mindset that I am not underneath. I am on top. I'm a baller. I'm a boss. Guys, and that's not being cocky. That's being confident within yourself. This is what I say to myself. I talk every day to myself. I walk around my house. I say to myself, you are great. You are successful. You are above. You are not beneath. You are wonderful. You are fairly made in the image. Guys, I shall have, and lack shall not be my portion. Those are the things I tell myself every day. And have corresponding actions to what I necessarily do to pull me from the gutter. Guys, I'm almost time to cut off on my taping, but I'm going to come back one day and share my story with you guys. When I came to this country, okay, it's America, the land of great opportunity. Now, let me let you to know, guys, I was not always in a nice house with a nice car and living. I was not always. When I first came here, I ended up on the streets pregnant. Let me tell you something, guys. Watch me here. Welcome to Pollys World. Pollys World. This chick you see right here, I can tell you I ate out of a trash can. Out of a trash can. If I ever stop to tell you guys, give me time. One day I'll come out here and I'll tell you guys how I pull myself up from the gutter. From the gutter. I said, this is not my portion. And I stand firm in myself and where I wanted to go. Love you guys. It's my time to cut off. I don't want to be talking too long. But I just want you guys to understand. If I can do it, and many more before me have done it, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Guys, there's other parts of it like saving. Looking away from always buying something. Anyway, I love you guys. That's our little bathroom talk for today. And I thank you guys for coming into Pollys World. Pollys World. Always remember, love is sweet and love is kind. And it's always on my mind. To Pollys World. Pollys World. Love you guys. I remember, don't forget to go like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. I'm going to tell you guys a lot in life. I'm going to show you we are in a time where we need to open our eyes. Wake up, people. I don't want to pray too long to you guys. Love you guys. I'll be back. I'll be back at time again to another, I'm going to do the other side now, to another Pollys World. I hope you guys appreciate this here that I did. I want you guys to understand. See, look at that. That's sticking down there. Look at that. See that? I love this. This one here for my sides. Love you guys. Know that I'm here. Like, comment, and subscribe. You want to comment me in the section below? I'll answer you back. I have no problems with that. I'll answer you guys back. I love talking to general public. I love motivating and talking to people about how you can change you. The better of you shine to the top. You guys stay here with me. You guys will see. You want to talk to me? I'll talk back to you. You want to write some stupid comment down below? That's all right. Thank you very much. You guys also push me to my greatness. Love you. Mwah. Until we see again. Pollys World. Pollys World. Pollys World. Love you guys. Take care. Mwah.